Welcome to the Visibility Project Podcast.
Welcome to the Visibility Project Podcast.
Welcome to the Visibility Project Podcast.
Started by a group of citizens in a small Michigan town with a like-minded goal
of increasing the visibility
of the unseen and unheard populations in our community.
Our guests will share stories and insights
with the goal of increasing our awareness and knowledge
of various aspects of diversity and equity
to create a more connected, empathetic, and inclusive community.
So, let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
So let's get to work.
So, let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
Hello and welcome to the Visibility Project Podcast. My name is Adam Salger. In today's episode, our team members reflect on 2021 and the stories that we shared with you. Personally, I would like to thank anyone who spent the time to listen and every guest who took the time to share their story with us. It has been an impactful experience being a part of this team and having the opportunity to share the stories of those unseen and unheard in our world. It inspires me to be a better person.
Thank you, and year-end message on behalf of the Visibility Project, starting with Gina Wilson.
To all of the Visibility Project listeners and to our Midland, Michigan community, I sit in such great gratitude for all of your in-kind contribution of time and listening and leaning in to the stories that we have shared with you here.
All right, thank you, Gina. Sarah.
When I pause and I think about the things that I am just grateful for and celebrating, I would say it is what I've learned in this past year in listening to the stories of our guests. And I think I just want to celebrate them and celebrate their bravery for carrying on the conversations that they've had and boldly putting out their stories and experiences out to our listeners in the world. And who knows what's going to come of all of those stories and those experiences. And so I'm incredibly grateful for what I've learned, and I'm celebrating what hopefully everyone else is learning and growing in compassion and empathy, especially this time of year.
Beautiful. Jeremiah.
So as we reflect on 2021, I just want to thank everyone, all of our listeners, for tuning in each month to learn and grow with me as we listen to our guests. And I want to thank all of our team on the Visibility Project who behind the scenes work so hard to make each and every episode every month, and to the support throughout our community, where our guests on the podcast, to our sponsors at the Midland Area Community Foundation, to everyone that makes this possible. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you to all of you listeners for learning, growing with all of us and deepening your empathy. So.
Awesome. Alexis?
Just thinking back on this year, I want to just celebrate all of us, all the listeners, and all of us in the Visibility Project for really making it through this year. I know this has been a struggle for everyone this year with a lot of different changes and new outcomes coming out. So I just want to celebrate all of us and just be very grateful for everything that we've gone through.
Thank you. Amy?
Yes, I would like to just thank everyone for their hearts that they are sharing here, both with the people who have shared their stories and vulnerability and connection, as well as everyone who puts the Visibility Project podcast together and supports it in various ways.
All right, Pam, you're up.
I am incredibly thankful and grateful for this group that has pulled together podcast stories that we can share with our community and listeners around the world. Just incredibly thankful for those people who step forward and share their experiences. It's been a wonderful year of learning and growth, and I look forward to the new year and hearing new stories and going along this journey with each of you.
Thank you. When I think about the work of the Visibility Project, I think of a quote by Adam Grant, and it says, "When people know how their work makes a difference, they feel energized to contribute more." And I think that exemplifies what we as a team have done for the community and for each other. And so I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I feel blessed to be a part of this team and what we're able to bring to the community, and in turn, appreciate the community for listening, for being involved and supporting us.